We're starting with the coronavirus and, a little bit of a good news, bad news story. What else is new when it comes to the coronavirus? The bad news is cases are going up in some areas of the country right as we're all about to gather for the holidays. The good news is we may have more options. We're following a potential major game changer in the country's fight against the coronavirus as we head into the busy holiday season. The FDA is expected to authorize Pfizer's booster shot for all adults as soon as this week amid a surge of breakthrough cases across the country. Pfizer is also seeking emergency use authorization of its COVID antiviral pill. So Laura Podesta has all the latest for us, and she joins us now from New York. Laura, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Anne-Marie. Yes, lots going on to get people protected. Right now, a third of Americans 65 and older have gotten a booster shot for COVID-19. But as you mentioned, by Friday, all adults could be eligible for the extra shot. And that could be key to clamping down on rising case numbers as we head into the holiday season.
Pfizer's COVID-19 booster may be available for all adults by the end of the week. The FDA could authorize it as soon as tomorrow, and the CDC may sign off on Friday.
When we look back on this, we will see that boosters are likely a very critical part of the immunization regimen.
Several states have already approved the extra dose.
We've collected new data now showing the importance of third immunization, and the states are able to be a little bit more nimble and move faster.
A new poll from Monmouth University found 68% of Americans plan to spend Thanksgiving with at least the same amount of people as they did before the pandemic. That's up from 46% last year.
I want to celebrate Thanksgiving safely.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul urged unvaccinated Americans to act ahead of the holidays.
A lot of it's concentrated in our rural areas. We're very aware of that. There is a direct correlation between people being vaccinated and the infection rate.
On Monday, the CDC reported more than 150,000 new infections for the first time in 2 months.
If you get sick, really sick, how is that going to affect the rest of your family?
Janine Thalen spent a month on a ventilator early in the pandemic. She doesn't want to see anyone else go through that.
I wish people wouldn't listen to social media and would get some real facts.
58% of all Americans are fully vaccinated.
That Monmouth University poll I mentioned in the report also found that 64% of people who are hosting Thanksgiving will not be asking their guests about their vaccination status. And Anne-Marie, I also wanted to mention what is happening in Europe right now. Cases have surged more than 50% in the last month, and the World Health Organization is warning Americans to watch what's happening there, to learn from it, and to let it serve as a warning to the U.S. on how quickly cases could tick back up during the winter months.
Totally. That will give us another chance. We can see how things are unfolding across the pond. I want to ask you about Pfizer, and it's asking for emergency authorization for its antiviral pill. And this is specifically for unvaccinated, high-risk people if they contract the virus. What's the latest on this?
Well, you said it. Pfizer requested authorization of the treatment only for unvaccinated people at this time. And this drug is meant to be distributed by pharmacies and then taken at home. The dosage is twice daily for 5 days as long as you have symptoms, and it should be given within 3 days of those symptoms, and it's shown to reduce severe outcomes by 89%. So we are waiting to see what the FDA says on this, if the pill will get emergency use authorization.
Yeah, if you can keep people out of the hospital, out of those hospital beds, that is huge. Meantime, Moderna's sort of chasing Pfizer, hoping to get FDA approval to broaden eligibility for its booster shot. How soon could that happen?
We don't have an exact timeline for that Moderna booster eligibility. The New York Times is reporting we could hear soon, but the latest news we are hearing from Moderna is that they are working internationally. They're supporting the effort to get their initial vaccine to lower income countries. Some 70 million doses are going to be donated by the EU.
Wow. Laura Podesta in New York. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Laura.
Anne-Marie.